Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Five Guys and Jordan. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, I am Logan.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Tyler.
Yeah, we have Tyler back. He finally wasn't asleep.
Thank God, four of us.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
almost had a normal episode, but I guess Jordan's work
Almost.
schedule had to disagree.
For real.
He needs to probably tell us when he's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's just inconsistent. He never tells us.
Eh. I mean, I would just assume he works on Thursday.
He
Roads.
said that he worked on Tuesdays, but now his boss moved him. I thought it was just going to be that one Thursday,
I figured as well.
but I guess it's more Thursdays than that. I didn't know there could even be more Thursdays than that.
Yeah, Frittata.
Don't frittata me, you foolish boy.
Taste the
Alright.
pain.
I guess I accept that.
Frittata. It's too
You know,
bad
we
I can't
talked
play a
about
rhythm
this
game anymore.
a little bit last time, but since then we've had our 4th of Julys.
Mhm.
If any of you guys did anything,
Yeah, I was supposed to hang out with Tyler, and then he said, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Tyler, did you do anything for 4th of July?
That Saturday, I watched fireworks, and then that Sunday I did something or other.
Oh yeah, I remember
But-
that Saturday when your parents came to my house and we blew up fireworks and you weren't there.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I hang out with your parents.
Actually, no, it was Sunday rather. Sorry, I don't know why I said
Yeah.
Saturday. This calculation in
yeah.
my head.
On July 3rd, I went over to my cousin's to shoot fireworks, and one of the fireworks flew back at us, but no
Oh,
No
it's
one was hurt.
just retaliation for you shooting at them.
Something similar happened to that on my 4th. We also did it on the 3rd because the 4th of July was a Monday, and everyone has to work on Monday, I guess.
hmm
Mondays, am I right?
Yeah, for
Oh.
real.
We were like, I have a bunch of like baby cousins who are like a year old maybe, and so they were setting off like the little fireworks that you do in the daytime, like the sprinklers and stuff.
hmm
One of them was like a rocket, like you know the rocket from Toy Story that Buzz was strapped to.
Yeah.
It was like that, and they didn't have like a piece of plywood or a flat surface to launch them off of, and we were on a hill, so I watched as the first thing I see whenever I go outside of them launching fireworks was one of those like model rockets flying up in the air and then like doing a U-turn down about 2 feet away from my youngest cousin, who's about a year old.
Hmm.
And it's one that would like go down, it would explode, and then it'd have like a bunch of like stuff that like popped at the end of it. I don't know what to call it. But, like it had like a bunch of sparklies at the end of it. She was fine. She didn't get hit by it fucking somehow. But the look on her face, she started ducking covering behind lawn chairs every time that we launched one of the fireworks then. Until it got dark and we launched the big ones. Then she was just like perfectly fine, I guess. Babies are weird. I don't know what goes on in them.
There ain't
Probably
nothing.
thinking like, take that, taste the pain.
Maybe.
Take that,
hmm
taste the pain.
I agree.
Frittata.
But yeah, 4th of July was fine. I had fried fish. We weren't out grilling.
Telling me a
No
fish
food.
fried this?
Yeah, a fish fried that. You incompetent little. We have Obama
What
on
is
the
that
podcast
sound?
today.
It sounds like a fan.
Tyler, what are you doing?
I have a fan.
Is it on?
Bring
I
it to the
didn't
mic.
think-
Yeah.
I didn't think we had any fans.
Can you bring it to the mic?
Can we
Can we hear a word?
Not
can we
really.
hear a word from our fan?
Can you bring your mic to the fan?
Not really. I don't think the cord goes that far.
Unplug
Nathan,
it.
Did you find Mike?
Unplug the mic, bring it
I
to the
did-
fan.
I did
Yeah, I
not.
need to be able to hear it.
Oh, that's
Wireless.
sad. You did
Yeah.
find Mike Urban Shroud?
I think Nathan just swallowed his mic.
It'll
No,
happen.
I'm right here. I did not find Mike, so I'm just talking on my phone.
Yeah, he couldn't find Mike Ehrmantraut.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, now that
He's
we
too
actually
busy
have
Breaking Bad.
more than 3 people, I guess.
hmm
It's just not the same without Jordan. But we can actually do some fun topics to talk about.
Heck yeah. Woo.
Frittata.
And so I would like to open up with what would your last meal be?
My last meal, I just had a
Yeah.
meatball sub with some French fries.
No, not like the meal that you had like you're on Alcatraz. On like they put you in the electric chair, they bring out like a foldable dinner table and they're like, "Okay, what do you want?"
What is the most what is it? What's the word I'm
I-
looking for? I'm forgetting what the word is. Insulator. What is the most insulating food
What does that mean?
I don't know.
that doesn't conduct electricity well?
What food doesn't I don't know, man. Have you seen those videos of people like
I'll
plugging
ask them for liquid rubber.
rubber cement?
I'd ask them for
I ask them for it in a big bowl, and I dip my head in it, and before they can do anything, I'm already immune to electricity.
Why
I
don't you just like get like a violent meal?
I'd ask them for poison resist.
Frittata.
No, they don't give you something that would kill you.
No,
No,
it's-
poison resistance.
Oh, poison resistance.
so he's resistant to a lethal injection, so that the
Yeah.
electricity doesn't affect him.
Yeah, I'd probably get like a Go-Gurt.
Strawberry.
Strawberry one. I want that as the jokes on them. I want them to laugh.
Is that the kind of that's like when it's empty, it like has a joke on the inside?
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
I want a SpongeBob popsicle.
I want
Have
a
you?
perfect
Do you know
SpongeBob
how many
popsicle.
like? Oddly
Oh.
enough, a lot of last deaths consist of like a KFC bucket meal.
It's
Yeah, I
good.
know.
It's so good.
It's fire.
I had the KFC original like chicken the other day. I had never had it before. It's so good. It is so good.
Yeah, I
the
like
thing-
KFC. The one that is near my place is just really, really bad. Like the
Is it-
people
is
who
it the one
work
that
there.
Heidi used to work at?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Ow.
Taste the pain.
It's in the back of my throat. It hurts.
Frittata.
But yeah, I loved KFC, and it's been ages since I've had a Chicken Little, and I want one again.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
No, I'm talking about the sandwich, Logan.
The sky is falling. Remember the ugly duckling?
Chicken Little.
I want to kill Buck Cluck. I hate
You wanna
him.
be my boyfriend? Better get with my friends. Remember when the ugly duck sang that song?
The ugly duck did sing that song. She sang it with the fat pig.
I love Spice Girls whenever it's sang by ugly ducks.
What?
Did you know that that Chicken Little? Nathan is so confused. He's never seen Chicken Little.
Wait, have you
No,
not
I've
seen
s-
Chicken Little?
I've seen Chicken Little. I just don't remember the chicken singing with a fat pig, or the ugly duckling singing with a fat pig.
They're singing karaoke, and that's whenever Chicken Little was like, "Guys, a piece of the sky fell into my fucking room."
It was actually
It'll
aliens
happen.
the whole time.
Yeah, that was actually Disney's first CGI movie, and it fucking bombed.
It was so good.
Yeah, for real. I don't know why people didn't like such a classic.
Such a classic. Yeah, where at the end he turns into fucking Duke Nukem.
I don't know what you mean.
where he's in a spaceship with the ugly duckling.
Yeah, but I liked his dad the best. Chicken Little's dad. He was awesome. I liked him. I liked him
I
a
liked
lot.
his dead mom.
I liked his dad. His dad was cool. His dad.
Why'd you like his
he's
dead
a-
mom?
Why do I like his dead mom? Because it goes good on a sandwich with lettuce and mayo.
Remember when the aliens were actually the good guys all along?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And their kid, they almost destroyed the world because of their kid.
Yeah, and then it's just like, if you think back on it, they really were still evil. They like destroyed like a lot of stuff instead of just asking for their kid back.
Hey, yo, can we have a destroys and shoots at people and gets rid of their things. Hey,
Just-
can we have the kid back?
Just
leave you alone.
imagine that like point in your childhood where it's like you like went outside to go play and you ended up like wandering off a little too far and your parents didn't know where you were and they had to go look for you.
So
But
they chopped
instead
out
of
the
just like
forest.
looking around for you, they John Wicked like a crime organization
And then
instead.
they go, can we have a kid back? And the crime boss is just like, your kid's not here. Please.
Check outside your house. Did you look around? No.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Oh, he's probably at Timothy's.
Silly kid. Gets there. Kid's at Timothy's. Knew it. Such a rascal.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean
Sorry.
to cause such a ruckus.
Sorry for mass genocide.
They had
This kid's got school in the morning.
They had families, you son of a bitch.
I watched my son's organs fall out of his chest.
Yeah, my bad. We
watched
get a
those.
little kooky when our kid's not in bed on
Get a
time.
little kooky.
Get a
Just
little
quirky like that.
We get a little hangry when we can't find our kid.
Mhm. It's like
Can't have
like
dinner yet.
Snickers. We almost have to have a Snickers, you know?
You know, you're not you when your kid's missing. It is what it is. You know, let's let bygones be bygones. Live and let die.
Water
they say.
under the bridge.
What bridge?
Along with 3 others.
The one that we destroyed because we couldn't find our fucking son.
We
guys are
technically
bad
destroyed the entire
parents.
town. I blew up a state because my
I blew
kid
up
was
Malaysia.
We blew up Malaysia.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
I don't
good.
I don't remember if we talked about this, but maybe even so I still want to go back to it. What like species do you think would be the next human beings?
Homo sapiens.
That's us.
Exactly.
That doesn't answer the question. The
Joe,
next human beings
you're
will
next.
be human beings. Okay, everyone's gonna be me. It's all me, baby.
So real.
Okay, how about I change it then? What animal do you want to be the next human beings? Like
I
instead
mean-
of it being based off of like monkeys
Octopus.
and
Octopus. Yeah.
So everyone would be
Horrifying.
Octodad?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could live in a world of Octodad.
With those controls, like, and everyone has to use those controls? I don't know.
See, I was thinking something like lobsters.
Lobster?
Rock.
Yeah, we both went the sea route.
Oh, I figured
It's
it
'cause-
out. Yeast.
Yeast is gonna be the next human beings.
Yes.
The world is gonna be controlled by fungi.
Yes, half of them
I mean-
will end up being baked into bread.
Yeah.
That's how yeah.
They
That's
evolve.
much easier than just like
They
burying a
evolve.
person. Someone like a human being dies. What, we put them in a box? Yeast dies. They can't be put. You have to bake yeast
You
into
can
bread
eat
while
it.
it's alive.
Joe, that's
I
not
mean-
how it works. People
Yes,
literally go through their yeast to see if it's dead. Because if it's not dead, it'll work. But if it's dead, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit there inside of the dough. It's not going to do anything.
Dang.
No, yeast is what's used to make bread rise. You need a
Yes,
live
but if it's
popping.
dead,
No.
it doesn't work.
Wait.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
yeast
So my
alive?
idea was that whenever the yeast dies, they just bake it into bread instead of burying
But
it.
if
But it
it's
doesn't work.
dead, it won't
But
be
it
in
doesn't
the bread.
Yeah,
work.
I know. I realize that. Nathan, stop. Dad, mom, and dad are arguing about bread and yeast.
What about
You know what? We'll just do
Hear me
sourdough.
out.
Nathan's trying so hard to talk.
hear me out? Let's say spiders.
Spiders.
Hmm.
If spiders were the next human race, I would become a bounty hunter.
They'd be like really big spiders.
They
Yeah.
would be, but the can of spider killing juice would still work.
That is true.
Spiders would be an upgrade. Like, yeah, they have more legs, but they still only have 2 arms.
I'm gonna flamethrower them.
You just get a cool katana and like just slash them.
Yeah. Okay, this this question wasn't what animal is going to become like the next higher being,
Hmm.
and then how are we going to defend ourselves from them?
I mean, but I think it's a good question on how we're going to defend ourselves from the evolution of spiders.
What about the
Realistically,
A
we
gun.
would go to war with them.
oh
There you go.
god?
Oh yeah,
I
Tyler
think
makes a good point. Before they've adapted far enough, we just take them out.
so. I think the problem would. I think that where's the place with giant spiders? Africa or Australia?
Australia has
Both,
deadly
really.
spiders.
Okay, so Australia falls to the spider race, and then we just nuke Australia.
There's species of spiders that can swim.
Yeah, well, then we just shoot them
Joe, they'd have to swim over the ocean.
for real.
Well, yeah, they're advanced spiders. They know what they're doing.
They're using
Joe,
boats.
I can't
The
swim over
spiders
the
are
ocean.
using boats.
It's the spiders managed to take over Australia.
It got nuked.
It got
We should just put
One
all the
nuke
spiders
isn't
in the
gonna kill
world
all
in
the
Australia.
Yeah, that's why we shoot out 50,000.
That's just gonna
Screw
leave
it.
a crater in
Screw
the
it.
earth.
Yeah,
it.
I
Throw
mean, it's
the
not like
earth
we're
off
using
the
Australia
like-
for anything else. It's just a desert.
Screw it. Throw the Earth off its rotation. Nuke
Do you have
Australia.
any idea of how
5%.
long it takes for like a nuke to like not like affect a part of the world anymore?
Dude, we won't move there. We won't live there.
Yeah, for real.
one
We'll
needs
just
to
know.
live
Part of
We'll
the
just
plan.
Why
We'll
don't we
just
just
be-
put like a big bowl over them, get a big paper towel to scoot underneath the bowl, and then launch them into space?
No, the
Shake the
big
bowl.
toilet.
Oh,
big-
or it could turn into like that thing where like the spiders are able to create some great things. So we send hunters to like hunt them and bring back their great like items they can create.
So what? It just turns into Monster Hunter.
Yeah, for
No,
it,
it turns into fucking slave labor.
no,
Use
no,
them to make
Slavery
silk.
2,
turns
but
into
with
like
spiders.
no. I like Logan's thing. Like turns into Monster Hunter, where like you and a group of others just go in
And your little cat.
And your little cat.
and you just start shooting, start taking out spiders, trying to find the good loot.
I'll take
Is
a
there
big-
anything in Monster Hunter that shoots? I could
No,
have sworn it's
Yes.
all melee weapons.
Yes, there are long-ranged weapons.
Okay.
I mean, but this one's like we're it's not technically completely Monster
See,
Hunter.
everyone would go like hammer.
I would go with the big horn.
See, I would go with the fucking minigun. I
That's
think
my
that would
favorite
work.
weapon from Monster Hunter.
My favorite Monster Hunter weapon, the nuke launcher, the mini nuke launcher from
All right, we
Fallout.
keep saying Monster Hunter, and I think of House Hunter, like that one show from whatever channel it's on, where like a couple looks at houses.
What is
gets
it, like
upset.
Monster House?
You'd think if the spiders
No.
evolved, they'd watch Spider TV.
I hate how TV shows have cool names, but they're so lame. Like Shark
House
Tank.
Hunter.
Whenever I was a little kid, I watched Shark Tank, and I'm like, oh, I want to see some sharks. But there's just some guy talking about his like
Invention.
fucking- his like green bike, like solar powered bicycle. And I'm like,
My
where's the
min-
sharks? That's
Here
not a
is
shark.
my-
That's an old bald guy.
See sharks. The Scrub Daddy.
Here's my
Scrub Daddy.
here's my rock. It smells like mint.
Hello, sharks. Today I'm asking for $2 trillion to invest in this short film I'm making called Morbius 2.
A direct sequel to Morbius, the hit film.
Not connected in any way.
Hell.
The main
Direct
character,
sequel, not connected.
it'll actually be a prequel to the sequel.
Again, not connected.
Again, not connected at all.
We do not have the rights yet.
Jared Leto will be in it, but he will not be playing Michael Morbius. That wasn't even like a joke. I just fucked up his name.
We will have Jared Leto. He will be playing Morpheus from The Matrix.
But in the spot of Dr. Michael Morbius from
Yeah.
Morbius.
From
Playing
Morbius.
Dr. Michael Morbius, we have nobody. He is a ghost in this film.
So it's a prequel to the sequel of Morbius 2, but it's not actually out yet, and it's not connected at all.
Yes.
A sequel to the prequel of Morbius.
I like how it feels
Isn't
like
that
Nathan's
just the
shark.
Morbius?
No. There's a time skip in
No.
between Morbius and Morbius 2.
Exactly, and we're in the middle of that.
Nothing happens. Nothing like cool happens in this
It's
part.
just
How much money do you need to make this dream come true?
$7 more billion.
You got it.
Bumped it up from 2 trillion to 7 more billion.
So 2 trillion, $7 billion?
7 more billion for 2% of the company.
mm-hmm.
And
What
5 cents
company?
per sale.
What fucking company?
The movie.
And you're selling this movie for 5 cents?
No. You get 5 cents for every sale that's made.
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Also, you get my company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
And by company, I mean me being around you.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You already said you're in. The paperwork's signed.
Yeah.
I forgot I was signing the paperwork.
Hey,
My hand
joke's
just
on
kinda
you,
does
shoulda
that.
read.
So I love the idea of it, but
Yeah.
we don't have $7 more billion. So for that
Make it
reason,
up.
I'm out.
Tyler, what about you? Are you in on this idea? What about our final shark?
I'm in.
This is stupid. This is stupid.
Looks like he's out.
Looks like he's out.
Well, I at least
Sorry.
tricked one investor.
Sorry. No prequel to the sequel of Morbius.
You're shark bait, kiddo. Tyler, get it together.
Joke's
This is a
on you.
live show.
I can't handle it. It's Morbius. You guys attacking my sense of humor right now.
Joke's on you, sharks. You're gonna be shark bait. And then I pull out my AR and start gunning you all down, and then turn into a vampire like Morbius from the hit film Morbius.
Morbius.
This was really the prequel itself to the
I would.
sequel.
Your left is a camera right
then,
there.
Like the camera like zooms out, and then it's just like the 4 of us sitting in a lone movie theater, standing up, clapping.
Too.
The sequel to the prequel to the sequel of Morbius 2 is a guy pitching the idea of the prequel of the sequel of Morbius 2.
The trick was it's the prequel to the sequel of Morbius 2 behind the scenes.
Exactly.
It's
The
released as its
extra
own
specials
film.
on the extra DVD.
They actually shot everyone on Shark Tank.
No sharks were harmed in the making of this production.
Except for like that guy.
It's like
Yeah,
the
actually-
first scene is like a regular shark getting punched in the face.
See,
Except for
they
that
can
one.
do that because they said no sharks were harmed, and you'd believe me because I'm text on a TV screen.
They're just allowed to lie.
Yeah, I think. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's like whenever like they say like no dogs were harmed in this making of this film, but the dog actually stubbed his toe. We didn't know about it.
The dog actually whined a lot because he wanted food,
I think his
but
stomach
he was
growled.
just fed. So like, why the fuck do you want more food?
He had a little stomach ache, so technically he was hurting a little.
But we didn't know that because we don't speak dog.
All he had to do was ask for a Tylenol, but he didn't. That's on him.
That's on him.
I liked this prompt that Nathan said of what animal would be the worst to be able to understand.
Squirrel.
Yeah, I was gonna go with squirrel too.
I'd say like a dog.
Really?
Yeah, because then you'd realize your dog's probably a piece of shit.
Well,
I already
Well,
know he's a piece of shit. so-
yeah, I already know my dog sucks. So like,
Yeah,
it
but
wouldn't.
then it would be more of a reason for me to want to kick my dog out of the house.
Oh,
That freeloader.
Yeah,
Get a
yeah,
job, idiot. Get a job.
if you could understand an animal, like if that animal could understand you back, you'd be like, get a job, and the squirrel or dog would just be like, brother, what is a job?
That's the thing. I think it's funny how people like say normal sentences to dogs that have no idea how to speak, but with babies, you're always all like whenever they're actively trying to learn your language.
When I'm talking to like a baby, they'll like talk to me, and then I'll just be like, "What?"
You see, when I talk to a baby, yeah,
Signal
had a
rule
baby,
number
they wouldn't learn how to talk
446.
for
Don't
4
let a
years.
baby call you a goo.
I had to stomp that baby out for what they said to me.
That's fair.
Never gonna be disrespected again.
That'd probably be the worst animal to be able to understand as a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, it also was like a lackluster use of the power, since like in a few years you're just gonna be able to understand them normally anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then what would the best animal be able that you could be able to understand?
Best?
Tim.
Tim? Yeah.
all right.
I have no idea what he says
I'm back.
sometimes.
He's just
Also-
beatboxing.
When a baby talks to me, I say, yes, I agree. We should talk about the economic state.
The economic and political state of the world right now.
Yes, because they just are so interested in that.
Yeah, and then I watch him shit his pants.
That was his opinion on the economic and political state of the world.
Dude, Will Smith's son is so...
Where'd this come from? Huh?
He's the guy who says, "Can we talk about the economic and political state of the world right now?" He
He's
says
the-
this.
Where it came from.
He's like, it's just so pretentious. I find it hilarious.
Okay, but yeah, what would the best animal to be able to understand that isn't Tim?
Just sweep it under the rug, huh?
I'd
A
say
horse.
A what?
A horse.
A horse?
Actually, it's
Like
kind of
I-
reasonable.
I mean, yeah, that's not that bad. I mean,
I
they
don't
might,
know, man. Have you seen those
Raven.
horses in Family Guy?
I'd say an elephant.
Yeah.
I-
What if?
I'd say like a
what-
crow.
Oh yeah,
I'd tame a crow, and then I'd have him fly off to places, and then like you'd get messages told to him, and then I'd be able to understand them and get the messages from them. That
Okay,
way
but
we'd be
like,
able to be intercepted.
I could send my crow into Area 51,
With
gather
their
up,
body cam.
yeah, with a body cam, gather up all the intel, and then just have it come back to me. Honestly, I'm surprised nobody's made like an ant robot video camera machine, and that they have tried to like get it inside of Area 51
You
already.
know how terrible that would be? It would take hours for it to crawl from like the gate to the building.
Bro,
It would die in that time.
it would be worth it. Like,
It would die.
what if
The
it had
battery would die before it even make it to the building.
what if it had wings?
What? It would
What?
still die. A
What?
battery pack in such a small thing wouldn't last long enough to get there.
Well, we just gotta invent a better one then.
Like, the
And
only
plus-
thing that could reasonably get all that way is a drone, and drones are too loud and too obvious.
They're too. Yeah. See, that's why it's gotta be like 30. Not 30. That's why it's gotta be like small.
The
But,
only
like,
thing I can think of to be able to do it would be like if you're in a plane flying like over it, and you drop like a capsule down near
Well,
the
I mean,
base with
They're gonna
something in
shoot
it.
you though.
I'm not
Just
saying to fly like 2 feet above the building. I'm
Drop
saying
it.
to fly really high up in the sky where they're not going to think twice about it.
Drop it from space.
It would break.
Nope. This one just built different.
Or this man don't understand atmospheric friction on re-entry from orbit.
Well, I'll just build it different.
You ain't got no vibranium, Nathan.
That is true.
Ooh, that's true.
I'm
you know
gonna
what? You know what?
steal
Okay.
some
okay.
vibranium.
Okay. What if you could understand animals, but they all just sounded like Seth MacFarlane, creator of
That
Family
would suck.
and
That'd be
voice
awful.
actor.
I see no problem with that.
Then every time you talk to an animal, it'd be like a Family Guy cutaway. That'd be awesome.
That sounds so
Wait,
awful.
are you saying we can talk to any animal like that?
Yes, and they just sound like Seth MacFarlane.
Is it like a choice thing? Like we can choose to hear them or not?
I don't know. I didn't think the logistics of this.
Okay. We're just gonna assume it's an all-time thing, like some Doctor Dolittle stuff. It would get so annoying so quickly. I'd probably end up like putting myself down by the end of it.
Yeah, see, the problem with being able to understand animals is that there's so fucking many around you all the time. Like, you'd be able to hear, like, what the ants are saying and shit like that.
Mad
They'd be
smack.
talking. They're, like, running through my kitchen, taking, like, a whole cheese and being like, man, this guy's a fucking chump.
They'd be like, he dropped a crumb, but then you know that you dropped a crumb and now you can go get it. Gotta think about it logically.
You know, if we're still on the topic of animals, what kind of exotic pets would you guys want?
Oh, a Komodo dragon.
Depends on
Why?
what you mean by exotic.
Because I'd let it loose.
I would commit eco-terrorism.
I want a Komodo dragon so I can let it loose.
And most likely a populated area.
I want a king cobra.
The king cobra?
I will harness its venom.
For what?
For
To destroy
evil.
people.
For evil.
Yeah, for evil.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up what cobra venom is used for.
Evil.
So
For poison
weird.
resistance. Oh.
It's venom, not poison.
Oh, sorry.
What is cobra venom used for?
It's so that cobras can bite things and they die.
Oh, but researchers have found that tacking a snippet of protein from cobra venom onto human immune molecules is a novel and effective way of suppressing inflammatory chemicals involving several difficult-to-treat ailments, such as arthritis, heart attacks, and strokes.
So
Nice.
if you ever have a heart attack, make sure to run towards king cobras.
On immune molecules, whatever the
Guys.
fuck that means.
Guys, run! The cobras are taking over!
I think I'm having a heart attack.
I think I'm having a heart attack. I'll see you guys
Oh,
later.
you don't get bitten by the cobra. You drink its venom. You like milk it.
Oh,
Oh,
me sucking on a cobra's tooth.
That's not. I'm not making that up. To get like venom from snakes, you milk snakes. You can have the
know.
title
I
snake
think it's like,
milker.
what is it, like
I
putting
know.
pressure on like the back of their tooth?
Yeah, it's pushing the gland.
I'm still gonna drink from it.
You just
Straight up.
start grabbing them and like do that thing like in a cartoon where you like just stretch them out.
You just
all
stretch
the
them
juice
out, like
comes
wring
out.
it out like it's a towel. I'll never have a heart attack again.
I meant like stretching it.
Oh,
And then just all of it shoots out up into the air and like arcs down into your mouth because you're like looking up with your mouth open.
and then as it happens, all you hear is ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So
That's
stupid.
the end of Looney Tunes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Tim.
If I were to have an exotic pet, I would have I'd have a big cat, like a lion cub, that I would like care for and nurture for like 15 years, and then have it taken away from me whenever it gets too big, and then get like 1 million views whenever I record myself finding it again.
Mhm.
I'm always on that
I just
grind.
imagine one of those videos. It's just like man finds a lion that he like raised as a cub. Yeah, this video will shock you, and it's just a man getting mauled by a lion.
It's not the right lion.
No, it's like it's the right lion. It just didn't remember him or care.
Tyler, what about you? What exotic animal do you want?
Fox.
A fox? I don't know if I call that exotic. but-
I also would not.
Well, my other answer was a turtle. So.
Well, a turtle can be exotic, depending on the turtle. What type of turtle were you thinking?
Those giant, like 2,000-year-old ones.
Oh, a Galapagos tortoise?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. They need like huge pins though. They also
I'll
don't
get a
move.
big
They need
yard.
huge pins for writing. What are they gonna
Huh?
write a check?
Yeah. You ever see how a turtle holds a pen? It's weird.
I have not.
Bro, you should go to the zoo with me. The zoo has Galapagos tortoises. They write checks all the time.
For real.
Time and
I
place.
actually use their bank.
Galapagos and Schmidt. Credit union.
Now, will
I
that
like
be
I like how you
all
have to add
for
the and Schmidt
today?
because there's
Well,
always
it's a
a dude named
partnership. They work together on this bank.
That is true. It would be unfair to not add Schmidt.
It's not a bank, it's a credit union, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Getting a pet turtle is just like you had a pet rock as a kid and you wanted something more.
Hey, this rock's pretty cool, but it'd be cooler if it moved.
It'd be cooler if it could eat things.
It'd be cool if I actually had to care.
You never can.
I think the rock pet would be like a good test. See if your kid can handle a pet.
Yeah.
Okay.
They end up flushing it down the toilet because they think it's dead and they break your fucking tooth.
Throws the rock through a window.
They fucking
Throws the rock through a window.
no, they just
No,
like sit there,
go.
they poke it. They're like, oh, it's
Quickly.
not moving.
To a
So
populated area.
they get the rock, they start poking, and they're like, oh, it's not moving. They just pick it up and they drop it in the toilet and it fucking goes through the bowl.
It's not moving. It must be dead. Throws it.
I left my two pet rocks in the pin together. Now they got a bunch of little baby rocks.
That's just the pebbles at the bottom of it.
It's a bunch
No.
of baby rocks.
I'll put my
That's
rock.
the mom who just like bought like a lizard enclosure for her son, but didn't get the lizard.
Oh,
Dude, that kind of stuff is stupid.
I want
I
to say,
hate that stuff.
have you guys ever been to like PetSmart and stuff?
Yes,
Nah,
I've
bro, I
been
go
to
to
PetSmart before.
Nah, bro, I go
Bro,
to
the
Pet Dump.
only thing they feed the goldfish is more goldfish. I swear, it's a survival of the fittest in
Oh
there.
yeah,
bro.
fish eat fish. Also, goldfish are just mutated trout. Don't know if you knew.
Nathan, I would only like the creme of the crop when it comes to goldfish. If they couldn't survive on the wild, they can't survive in my tank.
For real.
That's awful. What do you do in that tank? What do you do to them?
You know, like Hunger Games, or every like
Host
couple
weekly fight.
minutes they have like cargo crates drop in.
Yeah, it's like that, but like the only cargo dropping in is more dead goldfish.
We used to have those like beta fish before, and the males are like really territorial and aggressive. So we got like a little smaller tank.
Joe, I think those
And
are
because-
actually alpha fish.
That's not what they're called.
Uh-huh.
It's like a beta tiger fish or whatever the fuck it
Well,
is.
if they're so aggressive,
It's spelled with
there's
two
no way they're
T's, not one
engaging.
T. But like the males are super territorial, and we had two of them in one tank, and so the other one would just like fight the smaller one, and so we had to like fish him out and put him in a smaller tank that we called the timeout tank.
Nice.
He was a bad fish.
I
I
mean,
had
that's
another fish that we kept in a glass bowl. Then we came home and saw that the bowl was knocked over and there was a cat next to it. I could
knew
put two
one
and
of
two
them
together.
escaped.
No, you couldn't. 2 and 2 doesn't go together because that would equal 4. And I hate
Yeah,
the
there
number
was four
4.
cats. I had 4 cats.
I hate
that
the
would
number
make
4.
sense.
Why
Why?
do you hate the number 4?
It's just something about it, you know.
Right
You
the
know,
wrong way.
I believe 4 is a unlucky number in Japan.
Is it?
Yes. For some reason, 4 is their 13.
Oh.
What's wrong with
Dang.
13?
13? I don't know. People just call it an unlucky number.
You're an unlucky number.
I'm not an unlucky number.
Here you are.
Dang, I wish someone had told me 13 was an unlucky number before I married all 13 wives that I have.
Oh,
Somebody
shit.
should have
Bro,
told
you
me
need
13
to
was
know
bad
fast.
before I was
Get one or
allowed to date
divorce one.
13.
That's your choice.
No one, they won't sign the subpoenas.
What?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Why is his
All right.
All I know is that a subpoena is a order to go to a court. I know what a subpoena
Oh.
is actually.
What is that? I don't know, but I do know.
I think that's what they are. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm looking up subpoena and I'm gonna get a picture of a fish.
Yeah, a writing order for a person to attend a court. Yeah, I was right.
Subpoena. Why is it spelt like that?
I don't know. I didn't
Subapolina.
spell it. It's a subpoena. I knew it. I know more than I think I know.
It's also a verb to summon someone with a subpoena.
But yeah, the courts won't sign the subpoena. They won't. I can't make them get the divorces for Tyler.
Bad.
Yo, that's awesome.
And I don't know if anyone wants to marry Tyler since they know he has 13 wives.
Yeah, it is pretty
Probably-
hard to get a 14th one.
Getting to 13 was already a challenge. Took him years.
It was. It did. Nathan, how many wives do you have?
0.
Dang, you want to borrow one?
Yeah, can I?
For some
Sure.
reason,
Thank
my
you.
my browser got a new update and it just added like a shit ton more stuff to my front page that I didn't want, including Walmart and Raid Shadow Legends.
Hmm.
Something's iffy with this thing. I don't like it.
So Tyler, did you like sign any prenuptial agreements with like your wives or anything?
Well, I live in the Middle East under Sharia law, so
That's not true.
I don't really need to. It's,
This is not true.
else, yeah, definitely, it definitely is true.
Maybe the Middle East of America.
You know what?
Yeah, well, you live in the Middle West of America, so get wrecked.
I will.
How would
feed
you? Okay, so
Guys, have you
What?
seen the Minions Rise of Gru?
Have
no,
you,
I
Nathan?
haven't.
I feel as though I should go see it in a suit.
You know what's really weird? Because it's like Rise and Gru are like synonyms, kind of.
The
Real.
rise of growing up.
You
Have you
know,
seen-
since the minions are near immortal, they're gonna be there when Gru dies.
I just keep seeing stuff on Twitter of like a group of like 20 young adults in suits going to the theater to watch it. To the point where one theater I saw put up a sign that says, if you show up in a suit to watch Minions Rise of Gru, you'll be denied access.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
God
Show
dang.
up in a big Minions costume.
And then I'm also seeing other people saying like Sony must be losing their fucking mind since they they dropped Morbius, everyone hated it, then memed on it that they were going to go see Morbius to watch him morb, and so then they put it back into theaters just for it to bomb again. But now like Minions Rise of Gru is fucking like being memed to hell, and everyone's going to go watch it. So they're like,
Girl,
what the fuck do these guys want from us?
Sony's out there probably thinking, Frittata.
they want
Like-
more Minions.
Old Hollywood people will never understand Gen Z. They can't find how to relate to this demographic.
So real.
You just gotta get lucky, I guess. Like with
The only scene I've ever seen from Morbius is that one where he's like dancing and it looks like it's from American Psycho.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen that.
Where he like does the push-ups and like starts dancing in his room like he's doing a fucking like Spider-Man 3 Tobey Maguire dance whenever he like
But that
buys
was a
that.
good dance scene.
That was a good dance scene. But it was also like weird.
Spider-Man 3 is the best movie.
I don't know about the best movie, but it's
Name
okay.
one better movie.
Morbius.
Spider-Man 1.
That's wrong.
Morbius 2, the prequel to the sequel of
It's not
Morbius.
out yet. Doesn't count.
Darn it.
We literally just saw it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we just watched it in theater.
dang. The Minions Rise of Gru.
Doesn't count. It's still in theaters.
Guys, now, I usually don't talk about titles as we're doing a podcast, but this title is going to be terrible. Like, this isn't going to be a title for anything. But what if the title of this podcast was the sequel to the prequel of Morbius 2?
I think it should just be
Okay
the
with that.
sequel to the prequel. No mention of Morbius.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no Morbius mention. No
I don't know.
Morbius
Maybe
drop.
mentioning Morbius will have it seen more.
That's the I mean,
Well, the problem
almost
is
seems
you
like
don't put
a-
any tags on the videos.
yeah, and
How do I
it's
do that?
well, it seems like using it would almost be clickbait because like 10% of this video has been like the Morbius talk, and the other 90% has been like animals and what
Return of the Underwater.
turn. So,
No. This isn't as bad as last time. We can still understand you.
Water him.
We can still underwater you.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you do with your garden.
I accidentally held my hand over the mic.
He accidentally held his breath.
Actually,
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Nathan. We understand. You didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Tyler,
what?
has,
Oh.
Tyler has asked the question of if we would still love him if he was a worm.
I would stomp on you.
If I could understand you, I would not love you.
If you were like Earthworm Jim, then yes. If you had a little pistol and you were an earthworm and you were in space, then yes.
Yeah, if you were Earthworm Jim. If you were one of them, like, fucking ginormous African earthworms, that'd be pretty cool.
I'd say
But would you
what if-
still love me if I was one of
Are
those
we talking
African?
about
Yeah.
the Chinese version of earthworms?
No, I said African, the giant African earthworm.
I'm not talking to you, Joe. I'm talking to Tyler.
Any worm. I didn't really specify in the
So
question.
you could be the Chinese version of earthworm.
I could
If you
be.
translate earthworm to Chinese, it translates to a type of dragon.
Okay,
Yeah.
You could be a dragon, and that would be sick.
but would you still love me if I was a worm in China?
I
Yes,
told you.
because
If I
then
could
get,
understand
like,
you, I
50
would not.
wishes.
I'm tired of understanding animals. It's too much stress.
Well, if he was the Chinese dragon, he'd be speaking in Chinese, so you wouldn't understand him, but you theoretically could.
Yeah, if you wanted to learn Chinese.
I would understand the phrases ni hao and nisha bin done.
What does Nisha been done mean?
You're an
I don't
idiot.
know.
Nisha, been done with your attitude.
For real.
Go to bed. It's your bedtime, mister. Do you see how late it is? You have
But
school.
yeah, no, it means you're an idiot.
Oh.
I remember because everyone in my Chinese class would say that one phrase to this one kid who sat next to me.
It sure wasn't you.
It wasn't me. It was like a class of like 6 people, and everyone said it to him.
Was he
It was-
just that bad?
It's not like he was super dumb or anything. He was just like kind of the person everyone chose to make fun of.
Dang.
Like how we chose Jordan.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
But
He's not here.
He is kind
Who's
of
not
dumb,
here?
though.
We can say whatever whatever we want. He doesn't listen to the podcast.
He works at Papa John's.
He works at Papa.
Look at me, I'm Jordan. I wear a little Papa John hat. I have my Papa John shirt.
I'm
put
Jordan. I play
six
Dead by
pepperoni
Daylight, but I'm honestly not that
shakaroo.
good at it, even though I have over 1,000 hours.
And I don't like showing up for a podcast.
I'm Jordan. I cannot do a backflip.
Jordan's apparently in like another podcast. He's double dipping.
He's double dipping them podcasts.
He's in
What
a podcast called Gym Socks.
Really?
Tyler, how did they get a hold of your dad's socks?
I don't know.
Your dad's
Kinda
name is
fucked.
Jim?
His dad's
Yeah.
name is Jim.
Oh my
It's
god!
like
So
that.
it's his
It's
dad's
like that little
sock.
crystal.
It's like a little. You can't keep. Okay, first.
Yeah, keep
Now
getting
I'm just
away
thinking,
with
like, I'm
it.
thinking about gym socks again, but I'm thinking about, like socks made out of crystals.
Why?
With Tyler's dad's face on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
You even know what my dad looks like? You
I know
know?
what your dad looks like.
What does your dad? Oh, I know what his dad looks like.
Why do you guys know what his dad looks like?
He was my neighbor before.
I've been to his house before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I've seen you at his house before.
Everyone knows where Tyler lives and where he stores his valuables.
Actually,
feel
can
like-
we get a quick reminder of where he stores his valuables? So that I'm just
If you
asking
follow-
for a
I keep
friend.
Any
him
mattress.
Matt.
Personally, I
Any
feel
mattress.
like where Tyler lives, it's like, yeah, I know where it is, but getting there is like going through like the Lost Woods in Zelda.
You have to just listen to him like playing his ocarina.
It's
Yeah,
like
for
real. It gets louder.
It's not easy to find. It's like a Lost Woods. If you take one wrong turn, you get turned into like a wooden statue and die.
Shit.
That's happened to me once or twice. It's inconvenient.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
he
you
just-
quick save, guys. Always quick save.
Oh,
He just ties a rope. He ties a rope to himself, and then when he starts turning to wood, he just has somebody pull that rope. There's always someone waiting to
Does he
pull the
just-
rope too.
if you get out of the woods, you just become unwooded.
Yeah.
I would have figured it'd be like they'd cut him down, turn him into paper mache, and like sculpt him into Tyler, just paint
Okay.
over it, and then it's like him back at normal.
Well, if you think about it, with paper mache, you could make like probably like 10 times as many Tyler legs.
That is true. You could build him back better.
We can make him stronger.
We could make him stronger, faster, smarter.
The next
Wooder.
generation of the human races
Living in
Living in my basement?
banana.
living on an island.
What the fuck are you guys quoting?
Lab rats.
Oh, sorry, I never fucking watched Lab Rats. Or like that 2-hour long video essay about lab rats.
I just watch what gets recommended to me. I've
That got
watched,
recommended to me too. That got recommended
I've
to like
watched
everyone on the planet.
Pyrocynical's like 8-hour long video essay like 4 times.
For
I
what?
saw that. It was just him like going over like a bunch of like seasons of like
Oh.
the
He
one
doesn't
show
even
that
like
no.
add much about it. He just kind of like talks about what happens. I don't know why it's so long.
Do you watch those videos that are like 6 hours long of a dude like giving his film synopsis about like every Family Guy episode?
I
No,
have
I
not
watched the
watched
one
that.
where he's like, I watched the videos where it's like why you would or how you can survive this or that in like a horror movie.
Would you survive?
Oh, so you
the
watch
pizza
film theory,
apocalypse?
huh?
No, I know what he's talking about.
I do too.
That's the, like
Hey, I actually think you guys don't know what he's talking about.
I am.
You know,
Those videos
That's
I
a new
honestly
level
think
of
are
doubt.
pretty poorly done. All of those videos they make, they like already have this information about stuff that like they keep in their mind with them in the scene, but they don't think like in the scenario, how would I act if I didn't have this knowledge, or how would I act if I actually had emotions and wasn't a psychopath?
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm an empath. The world needs healing.
what?
Did I just hear me? He's an empath.
For
I
real.
didn't hear that.
Then you're missing the point.
Yeah.
You're missing
God,
the
Tyler,
point.
get your head in the game.
Get your head out of
There's
the
a
clouds,
game?
boy!
My head's not in any cloud.
Get your heads out of the clouds! What's your name?
Tyler.
Weird.
Give me your
name.
badge number, Tyler.
I don't have a badge.
Go to the office.
Nice, got him.
Here's your subpoena. You gotta go to court.
He learned the word of today is subpoena.
Arena. Yeah.
Sapina colada.
Frittata.
What does that have to do
very
with anything?
What does what have to do with anything?
good. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What?
It's with all of it.
Frittata.
Stop
Yeah.
saying frittata.
Feel the taste the pain.
He has 2 lines. Someone like fucking hit him on the head. He's broken. That's how you
Frittata.
fix things. You hit them hard.
Taste the pain. Take that. Taste the pain.
This is why everyone goes with a newer model. He has such limited voice lines.
Take that. Taste the pain.
I mean, for its time, it was probably a really good choice to only have those 3 lines.
Yeah, but now like no one has tongues anymore.
You know what, Nathan? I think you're gonna have to taste the pain.
God damn it! Fuck.
Take that. I've been
See-
watching way too much Xavier Renegade Angel.
Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah.
I've just been
Yep.
That
bored.
show is nutso, and I can never believe that it was actually aired on TV in 2006.
The thing is, it has 2 seasons.
Like
didn't
it's
get a
good,
second
but like
season.
how like back then in 2006 was that the like norm?
It's so crazy.
Like that's something
Take
that's
that.
like part of my humor nowadays.
Taste the
Is
pain.
stuff like from Xavier.
Frittata.
I got, bro. You gotta free me from these shackles of anarchy. You gotta break me out of here. I can't walk out. That's too much freedom.
I just crapped out, but I'm tough. I can suck it up.
I must commit sacricide. Do you believe in God? Why, that's an interesting question.
That's the next question, bro. What the?
No, that's not the next question. I'm quoting Xavier Renegade Angel.
Oh, which
Oh,
god,
that's the
Joe?
next. God damn.
Which God?
The true one.
The
The
true.
one true god?
Mhm.
Yes, I believe in the one true god.
Me too.
Yeah, nice.
Or multiple true gods.
No, the one.
See, I'm actually a polyatheist.
Oh, I believe
I
in.
don't believe in many gods instead of not believing in the one true non-existent God.
I believe in chairs.
See, I choose to believe that there's a bunch of dust controlling everything. That's Star Wars.
Wow.
I choose to believe that the sky is not real and it is actually a green screen.
I'm going to prove my theory by shooting the sky.
I shot the sun and it fired back and gave me skin cancer.
Now I have to cover myself with ointment.
Do not have skin cancer.
Yes, I do. I don't. That was a lie. That was a lie for a joke.
Like
I'm
nobody
so
died of
sorry.
cancer.
I don't mean to lie for my jokes, but it's the only way it can be funny.
You always lie. You're a liar.
Hey Tyler, did you know
First,
that
I'm a
Technoblade
monarch,
died?
now I'm a liar. Choose one, please.
I mean, that's kind of part of being a monarch. A tyrant.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, guess what?
What?
Taste the pain.
I fucking
Take
hate
that.
you. I cannot.
That's what you'll do if you continue this route.
This route.
If you continue down this path of betrayal.
What have I betrayed you on?
Joe, if you kill a man in a dream, you better be prepared to taste the
Not
pain.
with this killing men and dream again. I don't dream of men or murder.
Joe,
There's not any men in your dream. You're not in your dreams?
No.
Joe,
Wow.
if you don't kill a man in your dream, taste
You
the
know,
pain.
I had a really weird dream last night, all based off of one image that I saw,
See,
and it was and
what was that?
my dream was just like if the Simpsons were gay.
What?
Like all of them?
I don't know. I can't remember it, but that was just like the premise. Because it was like
That's probably.
It was
an
off of this
episode.
one image that said Simpsons before donut, and then Simpsons now penis.
So real. That's honest. That says a lot about the current state of affairs.
And so, like, I just thought, I just like dreamt of like the Simpsons being gay.
That reminds me of the dream I had last night, where I was
What
defending a mansion in Call of Duty zombie style. But the zombies were vampires, and they were regular people with guns as well. And it was on master difficulty. Very similar.
Very
So I guess
yeah,
you could say I killed a man in the dream.
What if I give you 25 schmeckles right now?
Oh, please do, right here on my cheek.
What?
25 whole schmeckles.
What about 26?
26
You're pushing
schmeckles. Are
it.
you fucking kidding me?
Nathan, you're pushing it.
I'm sorry.
You really are.
He's gonna have to cut it back down to 20.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Rent's
God.
coming in. I can't. I don't have that money.
Well,
Taste the pain. Do that to your landlord.
So, like, if we had to like rename, like, if we had to make a new currency for America, it'd 100% be schmeckles, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I would not choose that.
What would you choose?
We should
Live
abolish the
mosquitoes.
Federal Reserve.
Live mosquitoes.
Yes.
Install schmeckles.
Think about it this way. If you had a bunch of live mosquitoes, because you're rich, where would you store them?
in the mosquito reserve.
Then they'd get out, because of the hole I put in there.
What?
Why did you put
They
a hole
would
in
not
the
be
mosquito
any
reserve?
rich people.
Okay, how about we make a new dollar, but we're just adding it to the U.S. currency. So like you have your $1 bill and like your $5 bill. Well, this is a 99-cent bill, and it's called a
Why we
schmeckle.
can-
And it's for specifically 99 cents.
I replace all
Why?
standard units of dollars with mosquitoes. They have different colored wings.
Why?
$100 is red wings.
Hmm.
Mosquitoes are powerful, Tyler, and money is power.
I don't think money is very powerful. I could beat up money any day.
Paper cuts. What
It
about
won't
coins?
have
What about
any
a ton of
lasting
coins?
injuries, Tyler.
With coins, you just have to get a lot of heat.
Yeah.
But you can't generate that heat.
With a generator, I could.
Yeah, but that's cheating.
Yeah.
How is that cheating?
It's using a
I-
weapon. How is the coin going to defend itself? You're not going to be able to argue self-defense in court.
For real.
This isn't self-defense.
not gonna
this
go
is
to
a
court 'cause the
gladiator-
fucking
this is like a
coins are gonna be dead.
gladiatorial match. We're like fighting
Joe,
to the
the coin
death.
would be a mosquito.
Oh,
The coin was always a mosquito.
Yeah, because
stop
of the
about this
change
with
of
your
money
fucking
to
mosquito
mosquitoes.
currency.
And mosquitoes have rights.
No, they really don't though.
They would, though.
They
That's the
I,
thing,
fucking
they
club.
you know, I disagree.
If they were to become our global currency, they would have rights. I promise you.
No, I disagree.
I
The right to buy me
promise.
bread.
You know what, Joe? I'll give them the right to make you taste the pain.
I'm gonna give them the right to party.
That's a good one. They will
Hey.
get this right.
They had to fight for the right to party.
You know what?
No, that's gonna be a new
You
rule.
guys were not party rocking in the house that night because
Hey.
everyone wasn't having a good time.
Where were you when I was party
Hey, Tyler,
rocking in the
Sorry
house?
for party rocking.
Dang.
That is another song by LMFAO. It's like the sequel to Party Rock. Sorry for party rocking. It's a good song. I recommend you listen to it.
Very
It goes
nice.
like, sorry for party rocking. And then it's like, in an instrumental, it's like, bum, 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 bum. It's crazy. It goes hard.
Is this a real song?
This is a real song. There's a music video for it, too.
Can you like
When was
prove
the
it?
sequel made? Was it made like directly after the first one, or was it?
I don't remember, Joe. This isn't like information to keep like on hand.
Sorry for party
What is rule number 12?
rocking.
No part rocking? Why?
Did I write
who's
part rocking? I didn't mean to.
No part rocking?
It was
If you
released
have-
in 2011. When was Party Rocking made?
If you have like the parts to like an IKEA chair and it starts moving around, you are getting banned from this server.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Did you rattle around the parts to an IKEA chair?
No, I didn't. I
Sorry for Party
swear.
Rocking was made in the same year as Party Rock Anthem.
They probably came out in the same album. I
Monday,
think they did.
Monday shuffle, Tuesday shuffle,
Probably-
Wednesday shuffle.
Probably
Dog
was,
shit.
considering that the album is called Sorry for Party Rockin'.
Yeah. It's
Other
it's a good
recording.
song.
Party Rock Anthem, Alvin the Chipmunks, the Chipettes.
Yep.
Party Rock
Nathan,
Anthem
why are
is
you freaking
name
out?
of the
What's
song.
going on in Nathanville?
What do
Party
you?
Rock.
What's going on in Nathanville?
Monday shuffle, Tuesday shuffle, Wednesday shuffle. Every day they shuffling. You know that one?
Every day they shovel. And
That official music video, it was the Shuffle Apocalypse.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember watching that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when I was a kid, that made me like I didn't really understand it, but now that official music video is fire.
Actually, I watched that for the first time like 2 years ago. So,
Oh,
as a
I'ma watch
kid, I
it.
didn't understand it. And
I'ma watch
currently, as technically a child, I still don't understand it.
I'm gonna watch it right now.
I wish I could as well, but it would taint the audio recording. I just love LMFAO so much, though.
And that's why they're your Animorph, as
Oh,
discussed.
it had
My
Lauren-
Animorph is Red Foo.
It had
LMFAO is a
Lauren
group
Bennett.
of 2 people.
Had Lauren Bennett in it and Goon Rock. Who the heck is Goon Rock?
Goon Rock. Wait a second.
That's where my house is.
Now that I think about, is that an LMFAO song? That's just a Red Foo song, isn't it?
What is?
The song we were talking about.
Party rockers in the house tonight?
No, we're not talking about Party Rock Anthem. That song we were talking about was a music video
Oh,
about the
I don't know.
Shuffling Apocalypse. I think that's just a Red Foo song. I'm not sure if that's LMFAO.
Hey
technically.
man,
It might be though. I'm not sure. I want to look it up and then you hear tapping on my keyboard.
yo,
Look at me, I'm Logan. I love looking stuff up. Look at me, I'm Logan. I want the facts straight.
Come on, Joe.
as opposed to the facts, gay.
Yeah, no, easy joke there. Congratulations, you made an easy joke, Tyler. God,
Joe, you don't
you guys
know
are
who
just
I
holding
am.
me back. You guys are just holding me back.
All right, but Joe, I'm the kind of
No,
person.
you ever thought that you're holding us back? That we have to make
Yes,
these easy,
But then
bad
I realized I
jokes?
can never be
if
holding
you're-
you guys back because I'm so much better.
All right, Mr. 5'2".
I'm not 5'2".
Okay, says the guy who's 5'2".
I am not 5'2".
Okay, sure, Mr. 5'2".
We are all like the same height except for Logan.
Yeah, I'm like 4'2".
I thought I was slightly taller than like Joe and
That's why I said we're all around the same height except for Logan.
You're slightly taller than 5'2", Nathan?
slightly taller. I'm 5'10".
Okay.
Oh, so you
That's
tower
awesome.
above Joe.
I'm
You're
5'10".
You're 5'2".
I'm not 5'2".
5'2".
The only
You're
two
like-
about me is my
you're like
number of
1'2".
thumbs on my hands.
Joe, you're like 1, 2, 3.
Shit. I'm 12'3", guys.
You're like
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're 1, 2, 3. Get wrecked, idiot moron.
It's
So what? Am I 123? So I'd be 2
Yes.
foot and 1 inch. I'm 2'1". That's a
No.
new record. Call up Guinness.
But that's incorrect math.
What do you mean that's incorrect, man?
1, 2, 3. Subtract 12.
Oh wait, you're right. I'd be 2'11", wouldn't
Yes.
I? Forgot what one. I forgot a 1. Okay.
It's fine, but your math was incorrect. You know, you gotta clear up the facts.
Well, everyone already knows that I'm 2-1, okay?
Hmm.
211. Too much 11 on you.
I'm sorry if I'm not talking right now. I'm listening to Party Rock.
Shut up, Nathan.
What?
You're not
Nathan?
doing that right now.
Nathan?
Hmm.
Nathan?
Yes.
Take that. Taste the pain.
Taste-
Frittata.
Alright, we're out of time. It's
We're out
time
of
for us
time.
to...
Oh,
It's time to us.
It's time for us to party
frittata.
rock in
It's
the
time for
house.
us to taste the pain.
everybody, we are sorry for Party Rock.
Thank
In
you
the house.
for thank you for listening. Please
Take
like, share, subscribe.
Taste the pain.
We're sorry for party.
Bro.
We're sorry for party rocking.
Bro, that one
In the
lady,
house
This
that
is-
night. Everybody
Shut
was
Up.
having a
I'm
good
trying
time.
to do the outro.
that one lady in
God.
Party Rockin' looked kind of hot.
This has been Five Guys at Jordan.
Take that. Taste the pain.
Frittata.
Frittata.
Sorry so much.